Looking forward, the Michigan Supreme Court rejecting an attempt to take Donald Trump off of the 2024 primary ballot. That ruling coming after the controversial decision by Colorado's highest court to remove the former president from the ballot last week. Joining me now, Jason Chaffetz. He, of course, former Utah congressman and also a Fox News contributor. We'll start with this issue as we are on the cusp of a new year and an election year, of course. Jason, great to have you with us. Your thoughts on this Michigan decision, and also, does it possibly mean we've got some more weight now on a potential U.S. Supreme Court decision related to Colorado?
Well, the Michigan decision seems reasonable. I mean, people tend to forget that the government works for the people, and the idea that you would exclude somebody from the ballot because of insurrection, Donald Trump never was charged with that, never convicted of it, because he didn't do it. And the government never even charged him with it. So to try to take him off the ballot was absurd. Colorado made the wrong decision. Michigan seems to have made the right decision. So, yes, we need the Supreme Court to weigh in so we don't have to go over this 50 times in a row. I mean, the Iowa caucus is just over 2 weeks away, and we need to get this behind us so we can focus on what's truly important.
Yes, that's right. On to 2024. There are going to be a lot of good stories coming up just around the corner. Great job on Hannity last night. You had a chance to speak to the House Oversight Committee, James Comer, and he talked quite a bit about some of the most fascinating things. But one of the things they've uncovered that is pretty interesting is that President Biden allegedly used pseudonyms in emails with his son. Take a quick listen.
Right now, I think one of the most important amount of documentation that we need are those pseudonym emails. Remember, no one knew about these pseudonym emails until a few months ago. We found that Joe Biden was using at least 3 fake names on government emails.
I mean, what do you make of this? And are we going to get some more details in 2024?
Well, Chairman Comer put this up as one of the most important things to get. The National Archives has tens of thousands of documents related to Vice President Biden's communications, and the idea that the Vice President used fake names. Now, he was communicating on a lot of different things. In particular, I know the committee is very focused on the interaction with a guy named Eric Schwerin. Eric Schwerin was involved in the Hunter Biden business enterprises. He was also part of the Biden family business, sort of as a business manager type of person. And so you want to be able to get those documents. We know the National Archives has them. The committee has subpoenaed those. You can also go over to the servers, the people that actually, there's 2 ends of an email. You can also go subpoena those. But the committee needs to do this. It's an impeachment inquiry. It's got the vote of the House behind it, and they need to be able to see these documents because Joe Biden says he's never had a conversation ever with his partners or with his family about this stuff. But boy, it certainly seems like he has, and they got to look at those emails.
Speaking of impeachment, I want to get your take on this headline out of Politico, the House GOP trapping itself in a so-called impeachment box. The headline reads, Republicans are barreling toward an impeachment vote still short of a majority, but if they skip one altogether, it might look like failure to the base. Your thoughts on, what this could mean for the Republican Party in the new year?
I think that's a bunch of hogwash. Politico is out there fishing on some holiday story that they pretty much have never covered for the last couple of years. But no, they're going to continue to unearth the documents, present those to the American people. There are emails, text messages, voicemails, suspicious activity reports, tens of millions of dollars flowing into the Biden family. So, yeah, Politico, I'm glad to see they're actually paying attention at this point.
Jason Chaffetz, thanks for giving us a little of your attention, sharing a little time with us today. Happy New Year to you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.